Princess Diana. Princess Diana, the beloved people's princess, captured hearts worldwide with her grace and compassion. Her tragic death on August 31st, 1997, in a Paris car crash shocked the world, but whispers soon emerged suggesting she may have faked her death to escape the spotlight. The official account stated that Diana, her companion Dodi Fayed, and driver Henri Paul, who was reportedly intoxicated, were fleeing paparazzi when the fatal crash occurred. Diana was pronounced dead a few hours later, leading to an extensive investigation that concluded with the blame largely placed on the reckless driving and paparazzi pursuit. However, inconsistencies in the details and a sense of unresolved questions fueled the birth of numerous conspiracy theories. One of the most persistent theories posits that Diana faked her own death to escape the relentless media scrutiny and public pressure that defined her life. Since her marriage to Prince Charles, and throughout their tumultuous relationship, Diana was constantly under the microscope. Her every move was documented, her every word analyzed. In the years leading up to her death, she openly expressed her desire for a quieter, more private life. Adding weight to this theory are Diana's own words. She had reportedly confided in close friends and written in letters about her fears that she would be assassinated, even predicting that her life could end in a staged car accident. These ominous statements, combined with the intense media attention and the conspiracy-laden atmosphere of the British royal family, provided fertile ground for speculation. Furthermore, alleged sightings of Diana in various locations around the world have added fuel to the fire. From small towns in Europe to remote islands, these accounts describe a woman resembling Diana living under an assumed identity. Some believe that with the help of trusted friends and possibly even elements within the royal family, Diana managed to orchestrate her own disappearance. Supporters of this theory also point to the actions of those close to Diana in the immediate aftermath of her death. The swift embalming of her body, the closed casket funeral, and the handling of the investigation have all been scrutinized for signs of a cover-up. Could these actions have been part of a larger plan to facilitate her escape and maintain the facade of her death? As we delve into the evidence and theories, the possibility that Princess Diana might have faked her own death invites us to consider the extreme lengths to which someone might go to reclaim their life and privacy. Imagine Diana, free from the constraints of her royal duties, watching over her children and the world she impacted so profoundly, living a peaceful and anonymous life far from the prying eyes of the public. The story of Princess Diana's alleged escape remains a tantalizing mystery, capturing the imagination and enduring as a powerful narrative of liberation and intrigue. Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler, the man responsible for some of history's darkest chapters, supposedly met his end on April 30th, 1945, in a bunker beneath the crumbling city of Berlin. According to official reports, Hitler and his wife, Eva Braun, took their own lives as the Allies closed in. But what if this story was a carefully crafted ruse, allowing Hitler to escape justice and vanish into the shadows? As Soviet troops stormed Berlin, it's said that Hitler shot himself while Braun took cyanide. Their bodies were then hastily burned in the garden above the bunker. However, the remains recovered were so badly charred that positive identification was impossible, leading to immediate speculation. Could this have been a ploy to mislead the Allies? Adding to the mystery, the initial Soviet reports were contradictory. At first, they claimed they had not found Hitler's body at all, then later asserted they had found and positively identified his remains. This inconsistency fueled rumors that Hitler had managed to flee. Was this confusion a cover-up for something more sinister? Numerous sightings of Hitler emerged, particularly in South America. Eyewitness accounts claimed he was living in Argentina or Brazil, protected by sympathizers who facilitated his escape via secret Nazi networks. These claims were bolstered by declassified FBI documents, suggesting that the U.S. government received reports of Hitler's possible presence in South America well into the 1950s. Intriguingly, several high-ranking Nazis did successfully escape to South America, using well-established rat lines. If others managed it, why not Hitler? The theory gains further credibility with the discovery of Nazi artifacts and even alleged secret compounds deep in the South American jungles. Moreover, recent archaeological discoveries in Germany and South America have revived interest in the possibility of Hitler's escape. In Germany, the uncovering of secret tunnels and bunkers suggests elaborate escape routes, while in Argentina, the remains of hidden Nazi colonies have been unearthed, hinting at a clandestine network designed to harbor fugitives. As we sift through these tantalizing pieces of evidence, the question lingers: did Adolf Hitler, the architect of the Holocaust, truly perish in his bunker, or did he evade capture and live out his days in hiding? Imagine the chilling scenario of Hitler, alive and unrepentant, watching the world rebuild from the safety of his hidden refuge. This haunting possibility keeps the conspiracy alive, challenging our understanding of one of history's most notorious figures. Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart, the pioneering aviator who captivated the world with her daring flights and fearless spirit, disappeared on July 2, 1937, during her ambitious attempt to circumnavigate the globe. Officially, she and her navigator, Fred Noonan, vanished somewhere over the Central Pacific, and their fate remains one of the great mysteries of aviation history. But what if Earhart's disappearance was not an accident, but a carefully orchestrated escape? As Earhart and Noonan neared their destination, the search for them became a massive international effort. Despite the extensive search and numerous theories, no conclusive evidence of their fate was found. This void in the evidence has led many to speculate that Earhart and Noonan did not perish in the crash, but instead survived and went into hiding. One prominent theory suggests that Earhart was captured by the Japanese. Some believe that her plane may have strayed into Japanese-controlled territory in the Marshall Islands, where she and Noonan were taken prisoner. Eyewitness accounts from the region have described seeing a white woman resembling Earhart being held by Japanese forces. This theory is bolstered by reports of a mysterious radio transmission intercepted during their flight, suggesting they were trying to contact someone for help. Adding to the intrigue, recent investigations have uncovered potential evidence supporting this theory. In 2018, researchers discovered artifacts on a remote island in the Pacific, including a piece of aircraft debris and items that may have belonged to Earhart. These findings suggest that she may have made a forced landing on the island and subsequently died there, far from the public eye. Moreover, historical documents and declassified intelligence reports have hinted at a possible cover-up. Some scholars argue that the U.S. government may have known more about Earhart's fate than they admitted, choosing to withhold information for reasons of national security or to avoid embarrassment. Another compelling aspect of this theory is Earhart's own statements before her disappearance. She had expressed a desire to live a quiet life away from the public eye should her flying career end. Could her disappearance have been a deliberate move to escape the pressures and dangers of her high-profile career? The mystery surrounding Amelia Earhart's disappearance continues to captivate the imagination and inspire countless investigations. Whether she was a victim of geopolitical conflict or an adventurer seeking a new life, her story remains one of the most intriguing unsolved puzzles of the 20th century. As we piece together the fragments of this mysterious tale, the possibility that Amelia Earhart's fate was not as straightforward as it seems continues to challenge our understanding of one of aviation's most celebrated figures. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, is remembered as one of the most iconic and influential musicians in history. His sudden death on June 25, 2009, due to acute propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication, shocked the world and led to an outpouring of grief. However, for some, Jackson's death was not the end, but rather a carefully orchestrated exit from the relentless spotlight. In the months leading up to his death, Jackson was preparing for a series of comeback concerts in London, dubbed the This Is It Tour. His health had reportedly been deteriorating, and there were growing concerns about his well-being. The official narrative claimed that Jackson died from a drug overdose administered by his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray. Yet this explanation has not satisfied everyone, leading to a myriad of conspiracy theories. One compelling theory suggests that Michael Jackson faked his death to escape the intense media scrutiny and personal struggles that plagued his life. Jackson had long been the subject of invasive press coverage, legal battles, and health issues. According to this theory, his death was a strategic move to evade the pressures of fame and start a new, private life. Several factors fuel this speculation. For instance, numerous fans and conspiracy theorists have reported sightings of Jackson in various locations around the world, from the Bahamas to Argentina. These alleged sightings often describe a man who bears a striking resemblance to Jackson, leading some to believe that he might have gone into hiding. Furthermore, some observers point to inconsistencies in the official account of Jackson's death. The timeline of events, the handling of his body, and the subsequent investigation have all been questioned. The fact that Jackson's death occurred at the height of his comeback preparations has also led some to wonder whether the entire situation was staged as a means to escape the immense pressures of his career. Another intriguing element is Jackson's own behavior prior to his death. In his final performances and public appearances, he seemed to be sending cryptic messages that some interpret as hints about his plans. His final rehearsals and public statements were filled with a sense of finality that some believe was intentional, designed to mislead the public about his true intentions. The legacy of Michael Jackson continues to captivate and inspire, but the question remains: did the king of pop stage his own death to find peace away from the relentless glare of fame? Or is this simply another chapter in the mythos surrounding one of the most enigmatic figures in music history? As the world continues to reflect on Jackson's life and career, the possibility that he may have faked his death remains a tantalizing subject of speculation. The enduring mystery adds another layer to the legend of Michael Jackson, leaving fans and historians alike to ponder the truth behind the king's final act. Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur, the influential and enigmatic rapper, was gunned down in a drive-by shooting on September 7, 1996, in Las Vegas. He succumbed to his injuries 6 days later, leaving behind a legacy of revolutionary music and fierce social commentary. But what if Tupac's death was not the tragic end it seemed, but rather an elaborate escape from a life fraught with danger? On the night of the shooting, Tupac was in the passenger seat of a car when a white Cadillac pulled up and opened fire. The world was shocked when Tupac died from his wounds. However, the circumstances surrounding his death have always been shrouded in mystery and controversy. Some believe Tupac faked his death to escape the brutal violence of the East Coast-West Coast rap feud and his tumultuous lifestyle. One of the most compelling aspects of this theory is the eerie sense of Tupac's own foreshadowing. In his posthumous album, The Don Killuminati, The 7-Day Theory, released under the pseudonym Machiavelli, Tupac alludes to his own death and resurrection. The album cover even features an image of Tupac with the words Killuminati and Satanic scrawled across it, suggesting a deeper, symbolic narrative. Could this be a cryptic message from Tupac himself about his plans? Adding to the intrigue are numerous reported sightings of Tupac in various locations around the world. From Cuba to New Zealand, fans and investigators have claimed to have seen Tupac living in hiding. In Cuba, a stronghold of radical politics and anti-establishment sentiment, there have been consistent reports of Tupac's presence. Some even suggest that he may have been living under the protection of the Cuban government, given his revolutionary spirit and outspoken political views. Moreover, the inconsistencies in the official reports surrounding Tupac's death have fueled speculation. The timeline of his injuries, the lack of clear footage from the night of the shooting, and the secrecy surrounding his autopsy have all been questioned. Could these inconsistencies point to a deliberate cover-up? Theories also suggest that Tupac's supposed death was part of a grander plan to escape his enemies and to reinvent himself. By faking his death, Tupac could have been attempting to remove himself from the dangerous crossfire of the rap feud and the pressures of fame. In this light, his disappearance would be less of a tragedy and more of a calculated move to achieve personal freedom and safety. Tupac's final public appearances, including his cryptic messages and the circumstances of his last days, continue to provoke thought and debate. The idea that Tupac faked his death to live in anonymity challenges our understanding of the life and legacy of one of hip-hop's most iconic figures. As we delve into the depths of these theories, the enigma of Tupac Shakur's supposed death remains a testament to his enduring influence and the mystery that surrounds his life. If this exploration into Tupac's story intrigued you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Tupac is still out there, or is this just another chapter in the mythology of a music legend? Let us know what you think.